In episode 7 of Baldur's Gate 3, we start in the camp, where we meet up with Gale. Gale admitted that he has an urgent magical condition. He says he needs to consume the magic of artifacts in order to keep himself alive, and implies that if he doesn't, something bad will happen, not just to himself, but to other people around him. Gale is secretive about the details of his problem and the consequences of not draining an artifact of its magic. The player, however, has played a game where a magic-eating bomb was implanted into the main character, so he already has a good idea of what Gale got himself into. The player gives up magical gloves that the party didn't need, and Gale slurps up the magic like an alcoholic in relapse. As Gandalf watches on, he thought to himself,
Damn. He do be crazy and insane, but I'm sure the others will be more normal.
The other party members see Gale's appetite for magic, and they were accepting of him, not because it's okay to hide secrets from your comrades, but because Gale is the only person who can magic the party to cross gaps and jump to high places. Night falls, and we meet with Astarion, who is naked, because the player forgot to give back his clothes after he died in the fire from the previous episode. Astarion was also drunk because he recently drained a bear of all its blood. He talks about his freedom from his previous master, who liked to control Astarion like a puppet. Astarion mentions that he would like to have powers to control people too. Gandalf, who also died and was stripped naked, thought to himself,
Damn. He do be crazy and insane, but I'm sure the others will be more normal.
In the morning, they continue their conversation about Astarion's master. Astarion reveals his name to be Khazad-dûr Sar and warns Gandalf to be careful of him. The party moves on and they see a Githyanki hunting pack bullying some random knights. The knights are instantly killed by the dragon to show that our party is no match against the big red lizard. Lae'zel approaches the pack, and the dragon-riding Githyanki introduces himself.
You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Player here, I just want to say, I hate this guy.
Gestil threatened to kill Lae'zel and the entire party just for talking to him, so everyone pretty much hates him. He reveals that they're hunting the scam people who escaped the ship and are looking for a weapon that was on board the ship. Gandalf figures out that the jester in front of them was going to kill them, as not only are they scam victims, but Shadowheart also has the weapon too. Gandalf convinces Lae'zel to play along and act dumb. Lae'zel lied, telling What's-His-Face that the party are her slaves, and she will join them on the hunt for the weapon, but only after properly reporting back to her village. Pineapple Head is pleased to hear about this and leaves. Lae'zel is furious that she had to lie and fail to become an upstanding citizen of her race, but agreed that the lie worked out in their favor. The party camped for the night, and Gandalf broke out into a cold sweat, as the baby seems to be growing inside him. Lae'zel notices this and tries to kill Gandalf before this all happens, as the current economic situation makes raising children an almost impossible task. Gandalf persuades her though, telling her that he just got a fever and he'll be fine in the morning. Lae'zel reluctantly agrees and leaves. Gandalf thought to himself,
Damn. She do be crazy and insane, but I'm sure the others will be more normal.
Later that night, Gandalf woke up to find a really hot and attractive tiefling standing over him. She reveals that she has been the one keeping Gandalf alive all this time. She tells us that the scam baby is not what it seems, and tells Gandalf to collect more of the scams so that he can grow in power. She needs him for something she'll probably not clarify until dozens of hours into the game, and the player is getting really tired of people not telling their plans to the party. The tiefling pushes Gandalf back to the real world, just like how Gandalf's ex pushed him away, and Astarion tells Gandalf that he had a similar dream too. Afterwards, the game gave a tutorial pop-up, but it was unhelpful as the player has not reached the relevant story points yet. This will only be relevant nearly 3 hours later. Gale also needed to eat another artifact to keep him alive. However, he notices that the artifact did not do as much as before, although it still managed to keep his condition at bay. The party continues onto a bridge, but suddenly, intense headaches rack their brains. The party hears the voice of the Absolute, who reveals herself to be not just a simple scammer, but a big-shot CEO. She introduces her 3 vice presidents and tells the party to aid them in her conquest to spread capitalism all over the world. Shadowheart brings out the artifact, which reminded the player of a muffin, so we're calling it a muffin from now on. The muffin explodes with light, and the Absolute's voice was cut off, and the party finds themselves back on the bridge. Shadowheart explains that her mission was to bring this artifact back to Baldur's Gate, but her memory was wiped to keep the mission in complete mystery, so she has no idea what the artifact is, or why she needs to bring it back to Baldur's Gate. All she knows is that she serves the god named Shar. The player, who went into the game completely blind, doesn't know who Shar is, and didn't get a dialogue option to have it explained to him, so he just lets Shadowheart go. Gandalf, however, thinks to himself,
Damn. She do be crazy and insane, but I'm sure the others will be more normal. Wait, is Will the only one left? Oh no.
The party continues on. But a warning message appears, saying that this is the exit for the next area, and the party is underleveled for it. So Gandalf turns back to finally continue the main quest, and find the entrance of the Goblin Scam stronghold. Gale also finally admits that he has a magical bomb inside his body, and the artifacts he's been eating has been slowly losing its ability to stop it from exploding. So the player was completely right in his prediction that Gale was just a Honkai Star Rail protagonist, and Gandalf is regretting putting a band of crazy people together.